No matter what class I teach or what talk I give, the question always comes up: how do I write about people in my family? They usually aren't talking about the mother and father who adored them, or the uncle who lived to make her laugh, or the grandmother who baked his favorite pie every time he came for a visit. They are asking about those other family members. My name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 24 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. On this fifth Thursday of the month, we look to successful writers to share their writing wisdom with us. Now, today we are going to listen to the advice of Anne Lamott. Anne Lamott is a novelist, nonfiction writer, professor, political activist, and she has written this well-known book. This is an old book. It's been out for quite a while. It's called Bird by Bird, Some Instructions on Writing and Life. And it's one of the first books I ever remember reading about writing. And 30 years later, I still draw from it. Plus, she is so blasted funny. She's a joy to read. So this is what Anne Lamott says: you own everything that happened to you. Tell your stories. If people wanted you to write warmly about them, they should have behaved better. I read that again. You own, and I think that's really the important part. You own everything that happened to you. Tell your stories. If people wanted you to write warmly about them, they should have behaved better. It's funny, but it's true. Your story is yours to tell. Will it impact other people? Probably. All writing has consequences. We always hope for those happy consequences when people love our writing and love what we say about them and are so happy we wrote our life stories. But that's not always what we get. People you write about may deny what you say. They may get mad and never speak to you again. They may try to turn family members against you. Those are the consequences we hope not to experience. This is something every writer needs to make peace with: what they are going to write. If they are going to be willing to tell the truth, even if it offends. Do you have the right to write it? Absolutely. Just prepare yourself for what may come, be it good or bad, once that writing is out in the world. What I suggest is that you write a first draft assuming no one will ever see it. That will give you the freedom to write ugly truth. Then set it aside and write something else. There's plenty of time for you to decide if you want to share it or not. So, do you have stories you want to write that may upset others? If so, how do you plan to deal with possible negative consequences? Tell us about it in the comments section below. And until next time, everybody, happy writing.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.